Hi, this is Rick Eimer with the Palo Alto Weekly. We're here today with Justin Nam. He is a senior at Menlo School, a pitcher and a middle infielder. This last week, he used both his bat and his arm to win games. He hit a grand slam at one game, and they beat Carlmont, which was a good win for him. And he came back and beat Carlmont from the mound on a really nice, it was a 5-2, I think it was, and he only gave up one run. So, it was a great week for them. It got them right back into the race. And let's first talk about your grand slam, and that must have felt terrific.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. Actually, like during the practice prior to that, I wasn't feeling that great with my swing, but glad it came through then. Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to. I think it was obviously bases loaded situation, no one out, so I was trying to, just get the ball elevated, get the ball in the air, get a run in, and he'd been pitching around me the first time, and second time at bat, and I put a good spin on his fastball, so I kind of expected an off speed sooner or later, and I got it, just put a good swing on it, yeah.
Great. I know a lot of hitting is anticipation, and you get to know the pitcher a lot. Obviously the swing too is very important. How does your swing develop, and who really worked with you on that?
I worked with some different coaches throughout the years. Right now I've been working with someone at the Riker Center, and he's kind of helped me try to get a little more backspin, driving the ball a little bit more. And as a three hitter, I think my job is really to drive the ball in the gaps, potentially over the fence if that's need be. And that's kind of the mentality I take. I don't really like hitting that many ground balls. Just trying to get the ball to the infield.
Right. Well, they say in the old days it used to be the number 3 hitter was the best hitter on the team. Of course, it's a little different these days. Sometimes they have him in number 2. I don't know. It's confusing to me. But anyway, and just talk about maybe your lineup a little bit and how you're able to hit the grand slam because you got guys in front of you.
Yeah. So one of the themes of this year has been first inning with our top of the order. We've been able to score a lot. It's JC, Charlie, Ian. They do a really good job of getting on base with those 1 and 2. They kind of alternate. But that one, I believe, was started by our 9-hitter, Luca. He was a senior this year also. Came back from soccer later, so he had a little bit of a late start, but starting to get his swing back, and he's really helping lengthen the lineup. And so I think it was a single and then 2 walks kind of set the table there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's terrific. Kind of talk about the pitching in the PAL this year. I mean, without Menlo, of course, we know they're great. But and the stuff you have to face, I know like Sacred Heart Prep has a couple good pitchers, Burlingame, Carlmont.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much with every year, in most leagues in this area, you always have, 2 or 3 really good pitchers, and pretty much every team has one guy who can just go out there in any given day and, give you 5-6 innings. Carlmont's pitcher, I think it was Bedrosian that day. He was, the first time through the order, he pretty much shut us down. He's throwing a really good knuckleball, which kind of caught us off balance. But we started adjusting, and that's what we have to do for any pitcher we really face, whether it's Prep or Burlingame or Cappuccino, whoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the knuckleball, that's got to be rare in high school.
Yeah.
But so then you get on the mound, and how important is it that you've seen the hitters, from the bullpen or from the field?
Yeah. That was actually, I think, a big part for me, especially against Carlmont, because I don't know their hitters that well. And so we were kind of able to adjust based off that. So this game especially, I was throwing a lot more off-speed than I normally do, both because that's what was working for me, and that's what worked against them in the first game. So this year, it's kind of looking like I'm being the Friday starter, so that I'm normally getting to see their lineup one time around first, out in the field before I actually get to pitch against them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then since you are a senior and you're going off to college and trying to play, you went to several camps, I guess, over the summer, and kind of talk about that experience and what you learned.
It was pretty different from what I'm used to. Normally you have a team that you've been playing with for a while, you know each other very well. But with showcases, it's just you go out there, you play with a bunch of people you don't know. You just it's very individual. But so for me, it was just, making sure I show my best self, both, hustling off the field and actually, trying to hit well, pitch well, everything like that. So it was definitely a cool experience. A little bit stressful, so I'm kind of glad it's over now, but I think it was worth it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. A lot of pressure with college coaches, I'm sure, around and things like that. So we've been talking to Justin Nam. He is our Athlete of the Week this week, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And if you want to find out about next week's Athlete of the Week, hit that subscribe button down below or visit us at pasportsonline.com.